Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karvavahai Tejasvinavadhitam Astu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Namaskar. Welcome to Hinduism in Focus. Let us concentrate a few minutes on the glory of Bhagwan Sri Krishna. We believe him to be an avatar. And the avatar behaves in a human way, so that we human can feel kinship. But he rises to a superhuman height, so that we mankind can aspire to those heights. He comes down to us and raises us to a higher level. Bhagwan Sri Krishna was a direct manifestation of the Supreme Brahman divinity upon earth. In other words, the Supreme Absolute Divine Spirit itself appeared upon earth in the form of Sri Krishna. All our sacred scriptures, ancient, are full of descriptions of his divine qualities and his glory, of the wonderful, instructive, and enchanting stories of his leelas, that is, his divine activities upon earth. It is well known that the Mahabharata and the Srimad Bhagavata and other texts are interspersed full of descriptions of the supernatural love, glory, and majesty of Lord Bhagwan Sri Krishna. To appear at the time of birth, some of these things, mysterious things, mysteries, which we can never understand at our human level. To him to have appeared at the time of his birth in the transcendent form, with four hands, the Vishnu form, and then immediately to assume the form of a human child. To show Mother Yashoda a glimpse of the whole cosmos, the whole universe, within the cavity of his mouth. To call into existence new cowherd boys, the gopas, and the calves when they were stolen as a play by Brahma. To appear before Akrura in the same form, simultaneously at the same time, that is, within the waters of the Yamuna river, and at seated in the chariot of the road at the same time. One time Yamuna river, and the same time he was on the road in a chariot. To destroy as a matter of his divine mission Kamsa and other wicked persons. To recall from the other world, Yamlok, the dead child of his teacher, as well as those of his mother Devaki. To assume as many forms as there are palaces of his consorts as at Dwarka, and live in them all at once. To cause Draupadi's wearing apparel, that is her garment, her sari, to extend to an indefinite length on her seeking protection from him, even mentally. To appear suddenly before Draupadi when she thought of him through helplessness in connection with the act of entertaining the angry Durvasa in the forest. You know that story. To appear in his universal form before the Kauravas assembled in court. To show Arjuna the universal as well as a 400 form in the course of the exposition of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 11, to give life to the stillborn Parikshit, chose the Ashwamedha Yajna to suddenly appear from Dwarka at night on the Pandavas just thinking of him. These and other supernatural incidents definitely prove that such actions were not only impossible for a human being, but were beyond the capacity of even the devatas to perform. Bhagavan Sri Krishna was the very image of love and bliss, Ananda. He appeared on earth in human form for the establishment and propagation of Dharma. The Srimad Bhagavata, what we call Srimad Bhagavatam, says, Yada yadehi dharmasya kshayo vridischa papmanaha tadatu bhagwan isha atmanam strujate hari. Whenever righteousness wanes on the decline, that is, and adharma, unrighteousness increases, the Almighty Lord creates himself. Yatra Vartinam Krishna Hyam Param Brahma Narakriti. The Supreme. So he is unborn and undying, becomes manifest in human embodiment. For what purpose? To overthrow the forces of ignorance and selfishness. From the Vishnu Puran, that one was. Where was Sri Krishna born? How we thought of it? In a prison house. What were his possessions? Nothing. Born in a prison. He was taken to the house of Nanda, and then he went to Mathura. He owned nothing, but became the greatest figure in the world. What does this show? Worldly possessions are not the secret of greatness. Krishna's greatness consisted in his permanent state of divine bliss, Supreme Ananda. If we recognize the distinction between Krishna and Rama, if there is any distinction, so to speak, we will appreciate Krishna's nature better. Krishna always smiled at the outset and carried out his task later. For Rama, the deed came first and then the smile. Krishna made women cry, especially separation from him. Rama wept for the sake of women. Rama went into the battle only after having a strong cause for it. Krishna first provoked this conflict, this situation, and then determined its outcome. The Krishna principle revels in delight. The Rama principle is based on the concept of obligation. The Ramayana is intended to promote the reign of truth and righteousness upon earth. The Krishna avatar was intended to give a perennial message to the world. He sought nothing for himself, and he kept nothing for himself. He gave away everything to the people. He got rid of his maternal uncle Kamsa and installed Kamsa's father, Ugrasena, on the throne. He did not covet the kingdom. He befriended the Pandavas, defeated the Kauravas, and crowned Dharmaraja Yudhishthir as the emperor. He did not make himself king. He was a king without a crown, Bhagwan Krishna. He was a king of kings, Lord of gods. He had no kingdom of his own, but he ruled over the hearts of millions. It is this profound truth that is proclaimed by the Krishna principle we call the Krishna Tattva. If we inquire deeply, we will find that every avatar has incarnated to convey a special message and carry out a particular mission. It is essential to realize the value of human existence. What is the goal of human life? It is to go back to the source from which we come. Our duty is to return to our primordial original home. People who work at ministries and departments have come from different parts of Guyana. For example, after finishing working, they have to return to their respective homes. Likewise, human beings have come to this planet Earth as pilgrims. We have to return to our original home after our work has been completed. We have come from the Atma, we have to go back to the Atma. We have come from Brahman, Supreme Self, we have to go back to God. That is the ideal, that is the goal. In between, there will be many impediments. We should ignore them for a moment. Have unshakable faith in God, that is true wisdom. Please join us once more tomorrow, same time, same channel, for a continuation of discussions on the Hinduism, in the subject Hinduism in focus. Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om.